Alright guys, welcome to some Star Wars Interworlds. Hope everyone's doing well. It's for Christmas. I don't think there's anyone here yet, because I set up the stream wrong. Yeah, the ISD is slapping something. It's in its natural habitat. We are also live on YouTube in hopefully 1440p. Excuse me. So I'm going to miss a bunch of chat if there's any from both sides. So we'll see. I'm going to set up my monitor over here. Hey Bashiri. Yes, there is YouTube chat. That's not going to appear on the stream, but it is what it is. I hope all is well on the YouTube side. I'm glad you've been enjoying it, dude. This is my first time streaming on YouTube and just Twitch in a long time, so... Excuse me. Slapping something, though. Yes, we're going to go slap this wharf. Because... screw the huts and building ships. No, 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 no. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Bashiri. I will have to sort out a way to get both chats up so people can see what's going on, but I'm not allowed. I think I'm not allowed to show YouTube chat on Twitch, so that is against terms of service. That's not the button I wanted to press. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. We will be doing a few things today. We'll start out with some X4, because why not? What else were we doing?
Enemy spotted.
Bet there is. Yeah, we're just going to keep bashing the gate here for a minute. Drop the hammer on the slugs. Oh yeah. We're getting there. We've taken a quarter of their territory. We've nearly taken half their territory, really. Alright, the Maw is doing fine. You're doing fine. I'm thinking I want to buy an ISD too now. Oh no, mercenary Y-Wing is upset with us. Yeah, I'm hoping this all works out and my computer doesn't explode. We'll see. We shall see. So we're currently streaming to Twitch at the 6K, and I'm hoping that we're streaming to YouTube at 15K bitrate. So it should be in thingamabobber, 1440p, hopefully. Character could be less yellow. It could. Less of that piss yellow, more of that radioactive green. Okay, I think I've stopped messing around with stuff there now. Sorry. Yes, I want to get an ISD too, so we're just gonna do our money making. The people watching, it's like he's been arsing around for 50 hours and he could have just made money like this. Yes, I could have just printed money from the research facility whenever I wanted. We're down to needing 1,500 Rhydonian cores for the Bellator research, which is great. Every now and then I'm going to just ask if there's anyone there on the YouTube side to see how the stream is going and stuff, and can you hear me? Can that ISD2 be your retaliation? Sure, absolutely. It's no problem. Because the Executor is going to be the dog of Yog when we get it. Not the Executor, the Bellator. Jesus. Am I waiting on anything to come over here, or am I just waiting on my brain to catch up? Captured another defender corvette. That's sitting there. That system is pretty much locked down. These guys are just attacking that, but that's not actually going to go well for them. So let's... What did we lose there? I don't remember. Not terrible. You guys all go down there. Get that attacked. Then the victory too, actually. Selecting them for a reason. The ISD will just hold here until that's dealt with. They can come back. You're going to trade with that. Our boys have attacked stuff around the station, which is not the best, but we're just outside range, so it's alright. Oh, we're getting to free R41. Eventually. Oh god, wait. Hey Sully, thought I'd try it from this angle for a change. Nice. Does the colored border of the region total controlled by whichever faction? Yes, Bramwell, yes. Sully, do you have 1440p over there as an option if you're watching on something that does that? So yes, these are ours, which will be in green for the moment. We could change that actually in the settings. But yeah, these are our sectors here. And then the control basically depends on who is the last person to have a functioning defense module. 3 ships? Yeah. So we destroyed all of their defense modules and built ours. So now we own this sector. Even if they build that out fully, it doesn't matter until they destroy our one. It's our sector. That resolution? Good. That's perfect. Fantastic. Means I don't have to buy a new monitor. Right. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out for a bit. Take it handy. We're gonna have a lot of building to do once we murder all these slugs. I'm just gonna pump the money into any building that we're doing. Oh look, my module prefab station has made 7 million. Jesus. Natasha's shipyard doesn't actually need anything, but we'll just throw that in there for now. Research facilities made another 5 million. Lovely. If only, right, there is a mod that does that. And you can set it that your enemies have to pay too. Just saying, you could do that. The Finance Hub taxes mod does that. And there is a setting in it to say, hey, even if your enemies build a station, they have to pay you taxes. Which is hilarious. But also damn right. Right. Excellent. 546 is here. I'm going to pound that station out. The victory there? I did send the victory down, didn't I? Oh, he's going. Okay. You are currently undocking. You still have missile components on board. Why? Because he's full. That's okay. That's a good reason. Yeah, Spectre, I forgot to change the thing. Yes, Bramwell, so with the maintenance mechanic, yeah, control of a sector gives you... Nalhut is worth 250. Excuse me. Right. Control of a sector will give you points towards your maintenance level. And then when you put in an equipment dock, it gives you more points to that. So as you can see here, Bothawi was worth 200. We put in the equipment dock, so it's worth an additional 200. So if we put in an equipment dock in Nalhota, it's going to be worth another 250, which is actually huge. We're currently... Am I building one in Rentasia, or did I start that yet? I thought it was Twitch being Twitch again. No, that was Fhiachs being Fhiachs again. I set up the YouTube one, and then I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm doing two. Empire needs stations like crazy turret and shield components. Yes, we're doing that too as well, though. So we're just out of range at the moment, because all of our stuff is over here. They do come trade with us, but they have a long way to go. But once we take all this, like I've already started missile technology factory here, which I should probably do something with. You only want 1.5 million? I'll give you 1.5 million. I'll also tell you to get a couple of drones. Trader 1 is fine, because it'll trade with our allies. And that's going to pump out missile components, which is going to be grand, because we have our harbor just next door. Well, 2 jumps away. We also have a graphene refinery here that is hopefully starting to make money, maybe. Buying a bunch of stuff. No, it's selling a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's selling a bunch of stuff. Okay, yeah, because it should not be buying stuff. Yeah, perfect. Selling excess energy cells and then selling graphene whenever. Automatic sell amount 0. Yes, sell everything. Perfect. Port effects. How are we getting on here? Equipment dock is dead. That's what we want to see. So now these 2 customs corvettes can actually join the fleet. What group do I want them in? Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. The raider corvettes are with that. So Alpha group can get the 2 custom corvettes. Make sure I'm not selecting multiple things here. I'll just throw them into Alpha group, that's fine. Or... Do you know I won't? I'll put them in at their own group.
Joining squad.
But yeah, again, to go back to the maintenance. So yeah, each system you take over gives you points. So like our total is 2,450. Our upkeep is currently multiplied by 1.5 because of the amount of assets we own. And the supply cost after the multiplier is 1,700. So we have a good bit of space to expand, which is great. I hope we get down the road as more reason zone sectors. You know, that might come in, especially then when like the diplomacy stuff is coming in. It'll be interesting to see what people do. We're getting this done today, by the way. Get that done. Then we'll see what we actually need to build the Bellator. Our TIE Defender is taking on 2 R41s. I don't particularly want to do that. So you pop over there and give him a hand. He's on his own. That Defender Corvette is not repaired and useless, because it's a Defender Corvette. So I don't know if our bombers are actually restocked. Let's find out. That open. Anyways, Bramwell, if I think I know the answer, I'll try and answer it. I don't always know the answers. And I won't pretend to know the answers, because that's even worse. Something I really hate. People pretending to know the answers and giving out bad advice. Smart chips is what we're waiting on there. You actually do have torpedoes. Captured these. So that's fine. So we need 2,000 smart chips, basically. Luckily, we have an acclimator there that can go get them pretty quick. Hopefully... Smart chips. Oh yeah, perfect. Go grab me those. And then by the time you get back, there should be room here, because the Victory is docking and everything, to dump all of them in, and then dump the rest of those in. Perfect. We'll put another cooler into the game. Yeah. Well, like, the whatchamacallit, the official updates have diplomacy in there. If I miss anything, guys, on the YouTube side or anything, let me know. To figure out what I want to do with the windows here. Let me do this. Can I pop that back in? Oh, I can't. Damn you, YouTube. Okay, hold on a minute. Do this. Overlay that there. Do this. That should do it. Now I think I can see everything except my stream details, but nobody cares about that. Chat, let me know if there's anything wrong. So we're going to build up the, what did I order? 100 interceptors? Yeah, about that. No, I ordered more than that. Do you answer questions to Spectre when I don't see Twitch chat pop up? Oh, you don't see the Twitch chat pop up on YouTube? Really? Oh, I thought it would pop up. Interesting. So it's only going straight to the recording then. That's... It does show up on YouTube. Yeah, it shows up on the screen, yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I know that YouTube won't show up on Twitch because it's against terms of service, so I can't do that. But the the Twitch chat should always show up on... Yeah, I can see it. No, I'm watching on Twitch. No, don't mind me. It's fine. We won't worry about it either way. It makes no big difference. I usually read out what people have said anyway. So, right. So now we have 62 million, just like that. Yes, we do actually have a money printer whenever we actually need it. Hey, Maki. Very busy today. Okay, right. Yeah, well, that's fine. Fhiachs 38 there as well. How about we do this? Stop attacking my station. Also, did I set up the station to have actual weapons? Oh, it's not finished yet, that's why. I did. It will have weapons. Okay. We still have to go through all of them. And do the thing. You know, arm them. Yeah, Customs Corvette is very good against fighters. Who would have guessed? Didn't I send down 2? No, I sent up 2 and sent back 1. Right? Yeah, because he's docked here. Okay. I'm not losing my mind, I swear. I'm just gonna clear this out. The acclimator won't be long getting back. We'll bring this defender up to the harbor, get it repaired, and then just sell it. Nobody wants a defender. Right? So I'm kind of looking forward to having the YouTube stream then, because things like Tarkov and Stalker and things like that are going to be at a higher bit rate. So the bit rate going to YouTube is just under 3 times what it's going to Twitch at the moment. So hopefully it looks good. Scrap processing facility. No. Yeah, there's gonna be a delay. Yeah. I guess you don't have to separately render and upload as well. Well, actually, the way I do the usual YouTube uploads is I manually stop the recording myself in the middle of stream, so I don't need to render again. But I probably will keep it in the episode format as well, in case people don't want to watch it like a 6 or 7 or 8 hour video when I actually get to stream 6, 7 or 8 hours. I'm hoping that having the stream up on the YouTube is not going to kill the channel. It's the only thing keeping me doing it at the moment. You're going to be waiting on the smart chips. I think we send this guy out to get some smart chips as well. Not to our base. Oh, maybe it is to our base. We have to send them. Okay, yeah, you can go to ours. It's fine. We're going to be here a little bit. But honestly, I think I take the few seconds delay over the quality increase, I think. Let's see, we're going to be doing Star Citizen a little bit later as well, so that should look a lot smoother. And stretching. You are the puppers. This 546 really wants to get into formation on the other side. Way over there, bud. Which now changes the entire formation. Move on out a little bit so you're not poking us on the side. Now you can get back into formation. Hopefully. Ender is getting ready to dock. Yeah, at this point we're just waiting on the acclimator to return. Let's go into this factory and then be right back. That is going to allow us to make sure all of our bombers are resupplied, so that we can send all of them in against the wharf first, and then everyone else back them up. That's how we do it. That's why we haven't lost the capital ship in, I don't know what, supposed to 4 sectors really. Oh yeah. It's built a few more. We've been basically funding the commerce guilds come back into the war. 68 million. We might be able to get the ISD2 now. Oh, 72. I mean, I don't really want to change any of these. I can't really change any of these. Alright. You're good. Don't care about ion cannons on the 2. Air drones. Like, I could get rid of the Marines now. No, that won't even bring it down enough. So 75 million, we'll say. Go out of sector, it's a 9, but hopefully the next patch fixes fighters being stuck in capture pulse. Oh, yeah. No, that was fine. Just the 546 trying to get around. Sorry. He's still dealing with this? Oh, the A-Wing is. Oh, don't die now. Yeah, A-Wing's gonna die. So the Victor has a turret. Get him. Go on, get him. Don't die. B-Wing, finish him off. These are some of our initial rebel fighters. There we go. A-Wing, buddy. Come here and repair. And then Defender Corvette. Guess who we're gonna sell you to. 1.7 million for a Defender Corvette. Cool. How many Nebulon Bs are left? Just the one. Just the one. And he's ballsy. Really ballsy. You're still not there? Come on. Are you slow boating in? Is ship personnel resource you must produce, or is it an upfront cost when commissioning a vessel? If you're buying a ship off anyone else, it's just an upfront cost, really. But let's say if we go into logical overview here, you have a workforce. I believe that counts towards your how many crew you're going to have for your ships and stuff, right? So you build a habitat, you need to supply it with food and medical rations. So if I say, like, I want to build customs corvette, availability from research facility 49. That would be lower if I didn't have resources, I think. Anyone can confirm that, because I don't know. Only 78 more interceptors to build. There we go. There we go. The Rorak ship technology factory made that much already? Did I give it that much? Oh, I did, didn't I? I gave it that much. Just accept the estimate. It's not connected to our supply chain, so it has to buy everything unless we start producing it here. Microchip factory.
Engaging.
I mean, that's the ISD-2 there.
Enemy spotted.
Alright, that's all been cleared up. Lovely. A-Wing is repaired and going home. Lovely. We're murdering some people over here. Brilliant. The swarm. The victory will be stocked up pretty soon. Guess I should go through the entire fleet, make sure all of the bombers and stuff have, we did that group. Do the defenders have their torpedoes is the next question. No, they do not. They carry 14 of them. No, I don't want to do that, I want to do that. Now we need a lot more. Let them go do their thing. Oh, they took back the R41. It's unfortunate. Let's say the dock is a little bit busy right now. You connect stations to planets in terms of places to export or produce goods. No, planets are kind of just there. They're not really a resource attachment or anything like that. It's unfortunate. Little storage. It's really unfortunate about them being stuck there on the entrance. But no, and the planets have never really been a big factor in the X series, other than lore and stuff. Oh, little quad jumper is going to get destroyed, right? Hard cell frigates from the Commerce Guild. Cool. Do I want to start building here? Kind of do. No, I'm not going to buy a license. Did I ever save a better one? Equipment dock. No, I didn't. Also, guard that and we'll just put down an equipment dock. The equipment facility, we go to the control center, we select loadout, we set the actual high preset. Thank you. Your high preset actually puts on all the guns, and the equipment facility actually fills up all the gun slots. $13 million. And we're just gonna get our builder to come in and do that. Give it a little bit of money. Start off. Doesn't give planets bonus population growth. But if it isn't obvious, I don't own the game yet. But I'm considering a go at it when I'm done with campaigns elsewhere. Oh yeah. Better to ask questions if you're not sure. If you've played any of the X series, X4 has definitely developed into the best one in the series. I have, at the moment, 2,109 hours played in X4. And we're just starting another run in the background. I need to let the ticker catch up now. How long is that 2 gonna take? 28 minutes. All right. Buy them for so much less. Goddamn. If they have their own supply. Alright, where's the acclimator? It's in Hypori. I want you. Hey. Why won't you jump to the acclimator? There we go. Oh, it's still here. I'd really like to start this attack. Our builder is on the way. And with that money we just made, pop it in there. I think a lot of the bombers are ready though, right? It's like only 4 or 5 of them, and then all of the defenders. That's fine. No, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Come back to base. We'll sort it out later. Let's actually attack something instead of sitting here. You can play a little bit of X3, but I didn't really enjoy that. And from what I know of X4 until recently, was that it was quite similar to that. Recently, I was recommended by a friend. X4 does change things a little bit. I would definitely say it's an easier game to start off in. But there will be a lot of similarities, obviously, because they're the same series. But that being said, it's definitely the better game for the new player. And then you get to the mods. You go. Right. Fighters are going in. We're actually going to be hitting 2 stations, or getting hit by 2 stations here. So we want to be kind of careful. I'm not going to give an attack order straight away. I'm going to fly over to the side so that my other capital ships follow before giving an attack order. Of course, to give an attack order, all I have to do is select the equipment dock as a target. It's a shame they don't have a demo version. Oh, did I tell the customs corvettes to attack? They're definitely gonna die. Oh no, we're the first in? Oh, I didn't want that. I thought my guys were already here. Wait. Why am I not being bombarded by large turrets? Do they not have the components because somebody blew up their factories? Right, that station has turrets. The equipment dock at the wharf does not have turrets. Oh my. I've been sitting there waiting to get my bombers ready because I thought there'll be a lot of turrets on this thing. I want them distracted. It turns out this is just going to be a slaughter.
Requesting immediate backup.
It is a new station. We know it's a new station because we blew up their old one. Slap this load silly, yep. They've obviously been shell-shocked because they didn't build their defenses. They used to be snails. Space game, I'm in playing most coherently until the lack of a developer engagement some years ago was elite dangerous, but capturing the Anno vibe like this doesn't intrigue me. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I got bored of Elite many years ago. I am definitely looking forward to Falling Frontier. Well then, this is going to be easy. We're just going to attack the other 2 stations because that one's actually shooting at me. I might actually just go down and destroy that one while my guys work on this one. There's no danger up here. It's already at 66% health. And we haven't even got the 2 yet. Some corvettes are on
Engaging.
intercept, so I'm going to give them an order to attack that.
Sure.
And we'll line up on this thing. Did not expect that. And at 45%. Here comes the victory. Means it's resupplied, or my order cancels its resupply. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like my order cancelled its resupply. Okay, that's fine too. Can remove all orders, and then I just need to get the acclimator. Do that with you. So you sit there and wait for it. We lost a TIE defender to a bomber in Nalhutta. Oh, okay. Sure, mining guild mercenaries, sure. %27 left on the wharf. Victory is helping bombard this flyby. Alright, it's just those defense platforms and the dock itself left on that. There's all the loot. What is the loot today? Ship supplies are always handy. Energy cells, all the energy cells, missile components there. Oh, it's telling the Gazanti to come collect them up. How's your IST come along? Oh, it's about 20 minutes. 16 minutes. Is the X4 travel mode close enough to Star Wars hyperspace for your liking in this mod, or is it between... Or is the Queen sector travel supposed to be that? So the travel drive in Interworlds is definitely quicker to spool up, and you get up to maximum speed faster. I think it's fine. And then, yeah, I suppose the sector jumps would technically be your hyperspace lanes, you know. Helium refinery is half dead. But yeah, it's fine. If you compare this to the base game, it's very, very different in that respect. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens when the new flight mechanics come into the mod. Also, we'll have to open up the renaming of this ISD. I think Wolfheim wanted a name, but I can't remember what it was. Sully, do you have a name? Nothing inspirational. That's fair. Stretch. Oh yes. Always good to stretch. Lovely. And I would imagine, yeah, this is now technically a neutral system.
Danger.
No, I didn't bother.
Danger.
Sorry, Sully, but no. No. That doesn't make it look like your ship is mucked up pretty bad. Yeah, a little bit.
Acknowledged.
Soon to be ours, yes.
Advanced composite factory.
Because we now know that they don't have enough components coming in to arm their stations. I'd imagine people selling components to them are actually selling components to us now to arm our stations. Just guessing at that now, but I'm pretty sure our stations are getting their turrets built. Nebulon, straight into combat. I must buy more Nebulons. Once we get a shipyard, we might decommission that Nebulon just to be able to get more Nebulons. They started building a defense platform next to our defense platform building. Exactly, yeah. It'd be the legacy of his house, or something like that. Give me enough money to finish this. That's the hilarious thing. That Nebulon has been the first one to jump into every combat. And it's so quick compared to the rest of the ships in the fleet, and it's on an attack with order. It's so quick, it just gets straight into the combat and has... I'm pretty sure it nearly died once. Nearly. That's about it. The other two died because we weren't in system and they went up against that Valerian Syndicate Wharf. Sound of our main guns is going to change dramatically pretty soon. Also the shade on our Star Destroyer.
Engaging.
So we've basically taken down the huts with one Star Destroyer and a few support ships. When that happens, that means it was hit by a friendly torpedo or something.
Defense platform.
Yeah, the plan at the moment then anyway is to leave the stream up. I want to figure out if I can record in 1440p. Separate to the stream. Lots of R41s chucking missiles. There was a lot of R41s at the beginning. They're all dead now, and then we cut off their supplies. The first 6 or 7 stations we destroyed were all of their component factories, and they're obviously just not getting in enough from their trading partners who are at war with each other. So the Commerce Guild and the CSA are at war with each other, so if they ever meet each other in here, they just start shooting each other. And then also the first thing we did was come in and destroy their shipyard. So they had to divert a bunch of resources to rebuilding that. Well, actually, and then the second and third thing we did was destroy their wharf and equipment dock. So they had to rebuild all of that. All of their production stations are new builds. Yeah, don't screw with my Proclamator, and definitely don't destroy it. They didn't even destroy it, they just sold the ship to the person that destroyed it. They're next. That cost me 40 million. I'm after chucking about 200 million at you. In fighters. Oh boys, did you follow me over without destroying that target? Lads.
Composite factory.
You doing? Go destroy that. Just remove that order. And then, oh, he was so close. Sorry, bud. Give him all of that. I just gave the entire fleet the order. Smash those rebuilds as well, exactly. Imperial Warlord speak. Do you need to produce all the munitions the ship uses, like torpedoes and missiles, Tabanagas, for example? You don't need Tabanagas. You do need the torpedoes and missiles. Yeah. which is what the harbor will do. So this harbor here is an auxiliary ship, which is actually his mission is to supply Commander's fleet. So you'll see here that he has storage needs. So we can assign freighters to him and they'll go out and buy what he needs. And then once you have... Let me find out where this fucking thing is. I can never remember which tab. This one. Automatic resupply. As long as you have that on to a medium or high, your ships will eventually go to the harbor and resupply, as long as he has the resources for it. Generally, they'll repair up sometimes as well. B-Wing was destroyed. Lads. This is what happens now. It's like we get comfortable with destroying their stuff. He's no longer in a fleet because all of his defenders are dead. Jesus. Well, I mean, I guess then we just kind of... Oh wait, they're flying up here. We don't do things by halves here. The swarm, yeah. Speaking of the swarm, we're gonna need to. I need to stop these. Yeah, I don't need these anymore. I'm gonna need to build actual fighters to put into the ISD-2. Which is ready in 3 minutes. Right. Make sure they're not building something out on the edge there where I don't see it. Turn around, we'll bring the ISD up to the northern gate. In a murder position. Can ships suffer additional damage depending on what's in their holds? No. You mean like if they have a bunch of warheads in their holds and stuff? No, they don't. Oh man, if cargo was physicalized in X4, oh man, that would be... We're Star Citizen. If there was physical cargo in X4, that'd be sweet. Would mean a complete redesign of all ships, but... And game systems and everything, but yeah. At the moment it's just numbers internally, and then they shoot out a bunch of boxes whenever they drop their cargo and stuff. When they trade, there are cargo drones that run it over and back, so that's why you want to have cargo drones on either your station or your capital ships, because it speeds up the trading speed. And if you see down here, our builder is actually using building drones to build. And again, like, that all kind of puts into the speed of production and stuff. Same with your shipyards and so on. That's why you want your workforce. That'll give you production bonus, and you want building drones in your wharves and shipyards. Actually, I don't think you can build at all if you don't put in the building drones, right? You need at least one, I think. And then I think the amount you have increases the amount you can produce at one time. I don't know. Could be talking through me arse. The Night A is saying that the QT is working in Star Citizen, but all the contracts are gone now. Sounds fun. You can have it loaded with lats. Technically, we could. I could buy a dozen lats and put them in there, but I do want to have the TIE fighters because they're better for the job they're needed for. We can keep a dozen lats. What we can do is go here. But it's a small, good. Gunboat. High preset. We'll buy one. We'll send it back, reverse engineer it. Same with the mining drones for large miners. I've screamed at a miner not moving because I haven't given them any drones. For gas though, is it? Or do they even need them for gas? Don't the large ones still have mining lasers? Oh, but they need the drone square and collect the stuff. That's right. Don't mind me. Alright, very important business to get to here. Thanks, autosave.
Jump completed. Overway.
I'm wondering, could I cheese YouTube and like end the stream for like a second and then start up a new stream and have that as like an episode? Yeah, we're in Bothaway. You're there now. I'm gonna remove all orders. Our order is to sit there now and just shoot anything that comes through. And then Buddy Boy there. Wharf. Gone too. We now own both entrances to these two systems. Three systems really. So they should, oh well, there is that one there actually, never mind. Well, we're going to be able to deal with the rest of their stuff pretty damn easily. Even their defense stations aren't great. Hey Nordish. Is it a test after all? Yeah, but I think that would be... No, I'll be fine with that order. Will you go do the thing because you have smart chips on board? I know, I'm going to see if I can record in 1440p. I would like to. I'll see how the upscaling is, because if it's okay for the stream, it should be fine for the recording. That's what I was worried about. So I was gonna buy a new monitor like an idiot. Transfer wares, all of that. We do have our acclimator here, we'll leave that there. And then we've got to set course to there.
Silencer.
Sir.
Jump completed.
Yeah, we're just gonna fly straight through hut space because
CYC scrapper.
screw those guys. And then we're gonna fly straight through Mandalorian space because screw those guys too. They're squatters. Oh man, we could like murder our way through there pretty quickly.
Jump completed. Bowline.
That's probably where they're getting most of their Durasteel and stuff. The upcoming live stream notes was always reappearing front and center of my YouTube homepage, so that was a good thing. That is a good thing, yeah. It's general, what's the word? Oh, mind has gone blank. Anyway. The ease of access on YouTube to live streams is not great.
Jump completed. Nav 3.
No, like, you know, the ability to find it. Oh, what's the term? Discoverability, I guess. Yeah, we kind of wiped out their defense fleets.
Jump completed. Brandon.
They're kind of screwed now. That'll do, yeah. That'll do, pig. Kashyyyk.
Jump completed. Kashyyyk.
See, here's the thing, right? Kashyyyk is then the only system that we're not going to own before jumping back into our other two systems that we took off the Valyrian Syndicate. And then those systems are just 2 jumps away from Mandalorian space. But the plan is we'll get more production stations up and running in former Hutt territory, supply a new wharf and hopefully shipyard in Iter.
Jump completed. Iter.
Which will then, of course, provide the forces for invading in the Mandalorian space. Alright, so now we get that lat. Could be built. Yep. You need to fly to the research facility and dock there. I think I can do it at an equipment dock as well, but that's just going to be the handiest. Yeah. Ready for the Star Citizen model? Yeah.
Jump completed. Plan to leave.
Have you messed around with it a little bit? I've only done a very little bit with it. It looks like it's going to require more throttle control for maneuverability instead of just like going full speed at everything, which would be good. as long as the AI has to work with that as well. I didn't do a huge amount with it.
Jump completed.
Boosting changes, of course, are going to be good as well, because it means your ships aren't going to be like killing themselves before even getting into the fight. Capital ships especially. From your experience with X4, does watching your fleet battle through a live stream significantly change their effectiveness compared to only watching
Recitation.
from the
Once
map?
upon a time, organic meat bags bred out of control and filled the galaxy. There are different meat bags across different planets, all bumping into each other. They talk a great deal and threaten each other for various reasons, mostly involving mating, survival, and resources. It is really quite
Completed.
tiresome.
Core down.
I haven't really thought about that, Bramwell. I'll be honest with you. Because technically watching them through the live stream will make it so that it's kind of you'll always hear people talking about in system and out of system. It's the way X4 works, its calculations and such. So I think watching it through the live stream
Jump completed. Ordo.
should kind of force it into using the in-system logic, right? Whereas in the you'll have to see the ship actually point at the target and so on, whereas in the out-of-system it calculates your frontal firepower, your rear firepower, and so on and so forth. Which is why you used to see the spinnies when X4 first came out. Two capital ships would like fly up to each other and start spinning around because they were trying to get every side to shoot and such like that.
You are now being targeted.
I am.
Completed. Wayland.
Nothing you can do about it though. The big point is the separated boost source though. They finally listened to the community. Oh yeah. That's what I was saying, yeah. A lot of MDW ships, it's a lot of targets. They're only Terrosh though. I don't think I saw Kildabby or what's the other one? Kendosi.
Jump completed. Terrace.
Yeah, that's how we're attacking the Mandalorians as well. We're not attacking them down here to take territory. We're going in through Garros. We're wiping out everything around here. That's going to be tricky. We're going to be sending in fighters first. And we're going straight for the shipyard. And the wharf is in here somewhere as well, but that's what we're doing. Because that thing pumps out Terrosh's threefold. More target practice for your gunners, exactly.
Get spaced.
These feckers. Look at these feckers. Cool looking ship. Not great the way the AI are using them.
Jump completed. Thor.
They even attacked our station with 4 of them, and our station whooped them. Wondering where the executor is actually. Oh, it's in there, is it? Cool. I'm not worried about the wharf. Anyway. Not particularly worried about that. I just want to get rid of that shipyard. That shipyard is going to be the thing that lets the Empire kind of run loose, I think.
Jump completed. Board mental.
Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Do the thing. Oh god, hold on, I have to do the other thing first. Oh no. 1 sec. Crush that. You picked the right one anyway. Nah, Kira, I think it's because it was the second one. That's what I think. I think they just get broken after one plays. I don't think it can handle the videos.
Jump completed. Yaga minor.
Even though they're tiny videos and they're just green screen things. I don't think it can't process them. That's Twitch though. I could do it sound only.
Jump completed.
Man, if the Empire would just send in that fleet.
Those entities rock.
My thing is, I'm hoping that when the diplomacy comes in, it'll help with the whole. If you're at war with a faction and you end up fighting them in another person's space, you know, you don't end up at war with that person as well just because you shot at someone. There has to be a kind of a distinction there.
Completed. The scan.
So at the moment, everyone can shoot at you. If you shoot back even to defend yourself, you get in trouble. There's a good number of ISDs there, yeah. What's that button do?
Jump completed. Bastion.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce you to retaliation. Of course, I'm in a silencer that does not like to stop. Forgot that. Look at the detail in the model. And see that in an Activision game. We haven't seen that in an Activision game. Placement of that station, it's a great defense station. Nice looking ship, but that's not bad, yeah.
Sir.
The extra spicy Dorito. Those barbettes are going to lay down some hurt? Yes. Yes, they are. I believe, again, this is another one of El Rathi's models, but I could be wrong. The guy that's also making the Star Trek mod. Look at the greebling. Alright, time to get this puppy to the battlefield. This is going to be a trek. Oh, wait, yeah, the important part.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
I would say I have actually seen them hit some missiles, so we shall do that. And because it's going to take us a minute or two to get out of here. I see that Sins 2 now has a Star Wars mod. Don't know how far along it is, but I saw a video of it the other day. Could probably set a course too.
Jump completed. Scan.
Okay, that was a bit weird. We're gonna go this way. Yeah, we're gonna go that way. We're gonna have to reorganize the fleet then when we get back. I'll let all of them finish. Sins of Solar Empire 2.
Jump completed. Neonalist.
Major factions now consider you equal to them. Your positive deals with their enemies can lead to noticeable consequences. Ooh, and we're still under. Yeah. We still have enough supplies for everything. Just about. And we also now control Nar Shaddaa. Where did you come from? Excellent. And that's going to be an equipment dock as well when it's ready. Sins of a Galactic Empire mod. Is that what it's called in 2? Still a bit disappointed in 2. I suppose it depends on what your expectations were. I was like, it's going to be an updated Sins 1 with better graphics. That's all I was expecting.
Joining squad.
High Interceptor Royal.
Yeah. Sins of the Galactic Empire and Sins of the Prophets are the ones for the original Sins of the Solar Empire. Oh, you guys better not go off and attack stuff, actually. I don't know what the name of the mod on the second one is, though. It feels like a remaster, not an actual step in the series timeline or technology. Yeah, I guess so. But like, how old is the original Sins? I would see it as a excuse the pun, but a foundation on which to build a better or an updated game. Right, the rest of those interceptors can be sold as well. We can build a Royal Guard, so why would we use normal? 435. They're low on resources. bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, Bothawi isn't even making us money now. That's great. Let's top that up. That's looking grand. Dun, dun, dun. Research facility making money. Farm. You're alright, you're alright, you don't need money. For several Star Wars ones for the original, don't know what the one for two is. Yeah, I don't know the name of it. I just know that I saw it. I did always find that I was gonna say there's something stuck inside the ISD. Oh, yeah, I don't know. The Sins combat, because of the way like capital ships all kind of just sit there. Once they get in range, it kind of just felt strange for Star Wars for me. Even though like they do that in Star Wars. Where's that bio going? And when he comes through the gate, the next gate.
Jump completed. Yaga Minor.
Oh, that's weird. Why does that have a maximum length? I'm just looking at the YouTube stream manager, and it's like it has an end length on the stream. Like, why? Time to play through target rich environments? No, because we get tagged by a stray shot, then we're in a lot of trouble. I don't want to hold off on losing the ship for, I don't know, 10 minutes. Kidnapped a Gazanti again? The ones you're perhaps here talking about is Sins of the Prophets 2 and Star Wars Interregnum 2. They're the ones that are up for Sins 2, is it? Okay. Much in the way of electronic warfare? Not really. Not even like countermeasures are advanced. Every ship has countermeasures for missiles. That's about it. After that, not really. Flew into the hangar? Really? Well, she ain't there now. No, there's not really much in the way of electronic warfare. There is an IFF spoofer, but that's very situational. You don't have any real control over it. I think they gave us a little bit more control, but it only affects one faction. What I should say.
Jump completed. Or
yeah, like I said, the YouTube manager has the stream. We're going an hour and 45, but it has a. At the bottom, it has an hour and 45 out of 2.5 hours. So if it stops at 2.5 hours, that would be interesting. Oh yeah, how's our fleet doing? I haven't even looked. Like, they're fine. Anything that flies through that gate is not going to be happy. Do the Mandalorians have a station out there? Oh. Well, I guess we have to do a weapons test.
unknown station.
Oh, yeah. That's... Yeah. If you ever have ships stuck inside the model of your own ship, find the closest gate, fly through, and they'll be separated. That used to be such a bad problem when the mod first came out that, especially for Star Destroyers, just because of the way the docks worked before the update to docking. Like a lone TIE fighter would get stuck in your model, and it would turn the ship. You would have no control over that ship anymore until you like went out of system. That's a Mandalorian station. Empire doesn't build stations that look like that. Right, let's get to hear the octuples blasting. Now, is that a fully operational station that we just don't see yet? That's a question. Oh yeah. As did I. Ship supplies factory. It used to be. Wait for it. Well, don't wait too long. Come on. slightly random. Oh, the engines are stuck in bright mode. Accuracy, who needs that? Are you serious? Yes, all the DACA. What is he shooting at though? I think it's shooting at the pier, but it's missing.
You're just asking for it.
The Royal Guard interceptors are doing a bit of work though. But I'd rather it's not focus on the damn pier, and focus on the turrets that are shooting it. Much better. Much better. Oh, we also killed a freighter, it looks like. We did lose the Royal Guard. It seems their turrets have gone silent. They're so nasty. Those guns slap hard, they do. Many times. Do they each fire like, is it 3 volleys from each barrel? Okay, camera, you're not doing the job I wanted you to do. Oh wait, no, I need to be in 2 because the sound gets messed up if you go into F4. Those mass drivers, though, they're no joke either. The way their defense stations are going to be so much tougher. And why we're going to be focusing more on having the bombers go in. You see, what are we down to, actually? Let's have a look. Yeah, don't worry, Empire will sort out the enemy station in your system. We're down to 90% hull already. You want to be really careful. Can you manually aim the battery guns if you want to? No. You can select the target for them. So you can go here and attack my current enemy, and I could technically target a gun on the station, like.
Turret, shield, turret, turret, shield, turret.
In that way. That's about it. It's not like X3 when you could take control of a group of turrets and tell it exactly, or you know, manually control it. They're fun when you're not on the business end of them. Yeah, that's why I like the Kildabby. It's just so much, though. Let's do a comparison here. If we go to equipment... No, if we go to turrets... They're all the ones. Station batteries. So these here. I think these are the ones we were using on the ISD-1. Sounds like an excuse to steal one. if only. They do 9,000 megajoules against shield. The weapon output is 1,800 megawatts. 2,000 megawatts. Effective range of 14 kilometers. Against an unshielded target, it does 17,300 megajoules of energy damage. They do 10-8. So, yeah. They do fire slower, but, you know, that's the thing. Boys?
Sure.
Station's not dead yet. Oh, it's on top, right? There we go. But again, just highlights the problem of fighting the damn Mandalorians. We lost 10% of our hull without ever losing our shield because of the mass drivers. That was not a defense station.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, sure, 40 grand. No problem. Of course, we can just dock at our harbor and repair that for free. So, not too bad. But it's just dangerous. And Mandalorians are just one of those factions where you have to change your approach a little bit. I wonder if my boys can sort it out here in a second. They seem to be having a little bit of an issue.
I knew I could count on you.
Statement. Something approaching joy is now growing in my behavior core, Master. Please install it at once. Cautionary, but please do so carefully. I have seen how you use a hydrospanner.
Well, we've got into a couple of decent-sized fights. But we've mainly been avoiding that while we've been building up. Even the fight with the Hut fleet was slightly unexpected. I think we lost the Dreadnought. But I've set up my fleet to be overwhelming in that situation. Especially because I have the wing command that allows me to tell every single thing in the fleet, hey, shoot this thing. Like, we nearly lost our harbor, actually, in that fight. Except for the fact that I was able to tell every single thing in the fleet, attack that Venator.
Completed. Bethlemer.
Losing the harbor would have been great. It's all situational, man. I don't go into fights if I think it's going to be very even. Because why would you fight fair when you can win? We're going to stats. We're going to the stats. Total time 5 hours 14 minutes. That is 5 hours 14 minutes, right? Not 5 days. Time spent boosting 20 minutes. Okay, time spent in control of a ship 5 hours and 3 minutes. We're gonna go with 5 hours. Time spent using that of 500. No, that has to be 5 days then, right? Must be 5 days, and that must be 6 hours. Yeah, that has to be 5 days. Okay. Time spent in Asata mode 11 seconds. Really? Did we even go into that? Distance traveled in space over 500,000 kilometers. Ships owned 279 at the moment. Laser shots fired, not enough. Over 50% accuracy though. Laser shots fired per hour, 3,600. Ships claimed 28. Ships forced to abandon 61, really? Advertising signs destroyed 4. Capital ships destroyed 62. Total ships destroyed 452, and then station modules destroyed. Where's our ships lost? Does it not tell us how many ships we've lost? Is hours minutes for total time, yeah. Oh, I was kind of hoping to see that. I was hoping to look up at the end how many fighters we've lost. Yeah. I accidentally. Oh, yeah. Well, the first fight, yeah. First fight should have been more. I sold off a ton of those fighters at the start, yeah.
Completed. Some of them.
I think, did we start with like 70 fighters or something instead of 20 something. Or was it like 90 instead of 30? That might have been something like that. I'm pretty sure I sold off a bunch of them then and left the rest of them to be guard. Yeah, of course that custom start now is broken because the wharf won't be in the start because they changed that blueprint.
You're done for.
At some point, yeah. Fire a missile at me? Saw the red little circle.
Jump completed. Sendar.
Yeah, we're just gonna pop over here and then fly back down. Fly into Randon. Because the hut factories don't have mass drivers, so we're not too worried about them. I was talking about the fleet scale fights because I usually recall that in this is all Empire. It's usually not. Yeah. Love the Star Trek mod. Armada 3. They're working on Armada 4. But yeah, it's constant like large fleets smashing. Yeah. This is a little takes a little bit more time. So like if you take the huts as the example here, I started the war by taking out their production facility. We did run into a couple of small fleets, but they'd be like patrol fleets and stuff. Because the huts weren't really at war with anyone. So they wouldn't have had invasion fleets or anything built up. So that dwindled down their capital ship force. And even though we did let them have that shipyard for a little while, the fact is they had to rebuild it, they had to rebuild their wharf, they had to rebuild their equipment dock, and then we hit them again. They didn't have a long time to rebuild a powerful fleet to come after us. Whereas even if they did, then they'd have to, gather it up together and then get it over to us, which in comparison to Sins of Solar Empire takes longer in all aspects. Because they don't have resources just ticking in. They have to bring the resources to the shipyard. All that kind of thing. And obviously we've been attacking their component production factories as well. So they haven't been able to bring in the resources. They've had to try and buy them in off other people. It's going to take even longer. We kind of starved them out of their own resources. Which is what's going to happen then if you play it like that. You're not going to come up against massive fleets all the time. Whereas like the Mandalorians and the Empire, they've been smashing fleets together for a while. And they can put out... they can put out a number of ships, but at the end of the day, they're going to run out of... it's going to be calm periods, let's put it that way. I think right now is one of them. Oh, we have been raided. We've lost a couple of stations for raids. Like, was it the Black Sun came in? I think it was the Black Sun came in and actually destroyed one of my stations right here. In the middle of my system. They got a fleet in, destroyed a station here, damaged this one which is still damaged. Then a little bit more recently we actually lost Cradle of Humanity. As you can see, there's a build storage over here from our other station. Because they came in and raided there. They will get raids in, but again, they need to get the ships to do it. So the first war we, quote unquote war we had was with the Valerian Syndicate, and we took out a bunch of their shipyards. Or wharves or whatever. We took out most of their production. So they have to buy their ships off other people. The people they were buying most of their ships off were the Huts. Which just so happened to be the next group of people that we took out the production of. So the Black Sun have production, but it's on the other side of the galaxy. Like we've had pirates pop in through the south here. Coming from over here. I think the Black Sun have another thing down here somewhere. Like we can continue our expansion out this way. And then next thing we're next to the Ascendancy. And we're next to the Ascendancy shipyard. So if we really wanted to screw things up, we could like take over these few systems here. You know, we might do, but also having the Ascendancy there fighting the Republic is also a good thing for us because it's going to consume resources.
Jump completed. Shall be in.
There's the Praetor. Yeah, we'll probably do some scrap processing. Yeah. I think so. Speaking of, we could go in and murder those scrap processors right now. Are there space mines as a feature? How do you mean space mines? Do you mean as in a... Do you mean like asteroid mining, or do you mean minefields? Oh, is that our... He's going to the Maw. Okay. There are no asteroid mines like there was in 3. Basically, you build refinery stations and send out miners. Oh, minefields? Yes, there are mines. There are a couple of systems in vanilla that are completely full of mines. As in, the entire system is basically full of mines. And hopefully you're neutral to them. If you fly a capital ship in there. But yeah, there are minefields. Not hugely effective as long as you know what you're doing. But you could definitely place a minefield in front of a gate if you wanted to do a little bit of damage, alright. There are some small suspicious clumps of asteroids with red lights on them also. You don't want to mind them. Oh, stretching. Right.
Jump completed. Inbound.
Oh man, nearly there. And the boys are heading off to destroy that, because nope, you're not allowed to have that. Oh, you can delegate it to the AI, yeah. Can't remember how to do it though. Can you tell them to do a pattern? I don't use them at all. If you wanted to do it as the player, you literally just fill up your ship and either go in here, go to deploy. You can use the mouse button for that, or the arrow keys for that. Or you can set up a shortcut hotkey, is the word for that. What's in here that I want to destroy utterly? Everything. I didn't realize I was coming in the south. Thought I was going to come in that way, of course. The sensors, solar power plant. Toy parts. I know, I mean, you're close. Ish. Honestly, I gotta probably take out the defense platform on my own with this thing. The huts are terrible. What is going on there? Might be a little issue with the octuple batteries there on the initial volley. Yeah. Same thing that happened last time. I wonder, is it what it's targeting, or is it just the first 2 or 3 volleys? Let's find out. A little unfortunate. So I think it might be a targeting thing on the pier. It's because of the way the pier is. No, they're not shooting at a ship. They were shooting at the pier, so they were shooting at this end of the pier. It was the same on the last station. When they were shooting at the pier, they were doing that thing. Now that they're shooting at a different target, they're fine. And the way I was watching it, I was just seeing... They weren't tracking a ship, they were just shooting at the end. An introductory fireworks display, yeah. They need to know what to expect. You just have to leave my battle cruiser alone. I love the sound effect of getting hit. You forgot the air quotes, Tritosi, you know, warning shot. Yeah. Sure. Definitely what that was. What other fleet-centric games would you say are about as good as X4? Ooh. Fleet-centric? Starsector? Very different, but... yeah, exactly, Kieran. Yeah, Sully, they didn't even do it. fleet centric though. I ever notice a lot of my guns are not shooting? Folks. They're all on the lip here, so... Hold on, let me open up my Steam here for a second. Fleet-centric games. I'm gonna go through my list here. Quite honestly, not many are as good as X4 in what they do. Because not many games actually do what X4 does. I'm just trying to look now. I'm going through my favorites. Like, there's the old Homeworld games. The old Homeworld games. The remasters. Again, but they don't do the same thing that X4 does. Space Rain isn't bad for what it is either. If you've ever heard of Space Rain. That's coming along slowly. It's fun to play, it's very different. I haven't played Void Destroyer 2 in a long time, so I can't remember what that's like. Yeah, sorry, the image is frozen there while I'm just looking at something else. Wayward Turn Frontier is a very different game as well, has a lot of issues, but it's fun. It is a good game. Yeah, there isn't really anything that does what X4 does. Because a lot of the other games that do Starpoint Gemini Warlords is not bad. Empire War is a good Star Wars game. Space Empires 5. Oh, that's a hex space game. A tiny look at sea parts. So regarding that, did you consider also looking into War on the Sea? Well, I own War on the Sea. I do want to do a campaign at War on the Sea, but in Sea Power. Wait, what was the other one? Atlantic Fleet something. Got an update after I looked at it. I've been playing a bit of Sea Power in the background to kind of get better at it. Yeah, Atlantic Fleet. I have U-Boat as well. Then there's War on the Sea. Oh wait, Atlantic Fleet is the same group as War on the Sea. Yeah, Awakening of the Clone Wars or something like that, right? What else was there? There was something else I had planned on that. So I'm very big into naval stuff from most areas. But Call to arms, gates of hell. Love that. But yeah, I do want to do it. Basically, yeah, I do want to do a War on the Sea campaign at some point. It's all a matter of having the time to do it, and will people actually watch it? You know, Jar. I think there's a module on top that we haven't quite destroyed yet. Sea power, though, I do really like sea power. I'm just waiting for more. Yeah, more. Yeah, I watched Fhiachs' stream of it when I was trying to sleep last night. Some fantastic overhaul mods for War on the Sea. Yes, I watched Taff in Exile and Wolfpack. Oh God, what's the number after Wolfpack's name? I can't remember. There are two people I do watch. Like, I want to do a run of U-Boat, I want to do a run of War on the Sea, and probably do a modded run. And then, like, when the dynamic campaign comes out for Sea Power, I want to do that. Nebulous Fleet Command, unfortunately, the campaign for that is going to be slowed down 356 yet. And Imperial Admiral Dreadnoughts. How goes the eradication of Imperial dissidents? Pretty good, actually. We're just transporting our ISD-2 down to the front while, you know, might as well take out a couple of stations while we're at it. But we've basically taken a little under half of the Hut territories. Rip that station? Yeah. Needs time to be more feature complete, but that could take a while. Whereas World and Sea more complete launch. Yeah. I do really like War on the Sea, though, yeah. It looks cool. Uh-oh. Neutron, you're in the way. You don't want to be in the way of the octuple barbettes. Because they're just going to shoot everywhere. Yes, leave. Alright, they aimed properly that time. Again, if you'll notice, like, the ISD-1 will be giving off a lot more fire at a constant rate. Yeah, I need to turn back and get all of the barbettes on this. Oh no, that'll do. That'll do. Those gunnery officer abilities, Mrs. Station Chair will never cease to amaze me. Yeah. Alright, Kira, have a good one. Yeah. Sea Power, War on the Sea, Atlantic Fleet. And there was another one I was looking at before. Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts I really like as well. Not a huge fan of the way the campaign works in that, but still love the game. If you've played that one at all. Then of course we're waiting on Irish John to release Rise of Piracy. To be like a kind of a Bannerlords pirate game. He also streams the development of that. Cool. So many games, yeah. How my brain works. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. We'll do some Zero Seabird later. Then like Stalker 2 had its a bit of an A-Life update. Was that back one not firing? Oh, it is. There we go. Oh, okay, there. It's so weird. Just plays an hour ahead, I guess. Ships and armies. It's technically the crew of the ship can go on land. Rise of Piracy is the name of it if you want to look it up. Have the page on Steam. He's basically a solo dev making it. Actually, Bannerlord itself is another one I want to do a couple of runs on because of some of the mods. The Old World mod. Game of Thrones, Realm of Thrones. What happened to my fighter complement? Nothing. This is a new ship. It doesn't have a fighter complement yet. Well, it does, actually, but I just haven't launched them because I don't want to. This is Kira's Retaliation and ISD 2. I still have my Royal Guard aboard. I'm just not launching them right now. Rise of Piracy. I was about to type in Twitch chat. Gonna disrespect them by not even looking at them while we kill them. We're gonna look at our cool ship instead. Yeah, no worries, dude. Alright, we can just sit here and let the octuples finish this off.
Solar power plant.
Might as well launch those fighters too. But yeah, our main fleet is over here with all of our fighters and everything. So there's 80 fighters in that fleet. All ready to go. I'm gonna have you as part of the fleet. Oh, cool. That's all done. Nice. And then we just have the ISD wreaking havoc up here. The shame Empire War was just so bad. I didn't mind Empire War. I know, like, it wasn't what it could have been. And I don't want them to make an Empire War 2 at the moment. For the same reason I don't want them to make a Medieval 3 at the moment, because they need to do better before they make those games. They need a new engine. They need to stop trying to upgrade the old engine. Like, look at X4, right? Isn't X4 a new engine? This game is going to last for years. Even when the next X comes out. Which is probably going to be built on this engine and all that. But yeah, like, I was saying this in the stream the other day, the fact that Warhammer 3 is the same engine as Empire Total War is a joke. When they got the X3 engine is the new they made. Yeah, Rebirth was the test of everything they wanted to try and do with X4. Yeah, basically. Rebirth was a tech demo. Just like Star Citizen, except it was a fully functional game. That's what Star Citizen should have done with Squadron 42. They should have released Squadron 42, made everything fully functional, and then built that into the multiplayer stuff. But they just wanted to sell more stuff. Anyway, I know they couldn't do a lot of what they wanted to do in Squadron 42 until they got the other stuff done. I'm just being facetious. Isn't the 1.0 release date technically like next year or something stupid? It's gonna have 5 solar systems in the 1.0 release, and then they're gonna add more after that. Which would be fine. As long as everything works, that would be fine. That would keep everyone going. Terrible idea. Which part?
You're not much of a pilot, are you?
Well, supposedly in the year-end message that I didn't read, but I saw mentioned in a video, Chris Roberts has said that next year is going to be focused on polishing mechanics and optimization and such, separately to adding stuff. Having Squadron 2 release as their tech demo game. Oh, right, yeah, no. But you might have missed the 2 sentences I said after that, where I said I know that couldn't happen because they needed the tech. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it would have been a terrible idea for what they want to do with the game. Yeah, because the tech they're building for the multiplayer stuff is what's going to be needed for what they want in 42. But they should be working on getting the inventory working properly and stuff, you know? Oh no. Neutron Star Cruiser? Whatever will we do? Now, octuple turbo laser batteries, you're focused on, you're set to attack capital ships first.
Neutron Star Cruiser.
He's out of range. That's fair enough. Okay. Let's get into range. That is the difference between the 1 and the 2 range. I don't know what he shot there, but she just shot straight through something.
That could be your last mistake.
Probably not.
Engaging.
Well, actually,
Flight 30A.
you engage that.
Interceptor frigate.
Angle down a bit.
Incomings. Danger.
Melt that thing.
Spare us, please.
Neutron star
Nope.
cruiser.
What happened to Neutron? Is it better or worse than what Frontier did, starting off with a good base and then breaking it?
Incomings.
The difference between Frontier and CIG is the massive marketing. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit the torpedo.
Danger.
Any missile, but the marketing strategies of those two companies is vastly different. Like, I get that Frontier is screwed up badly, but with the focus from CIG being on sell more stuff every update, like, hey, the next update is coming, and guess what? There's going to be this ship that's in development, and this ship that has been in development for a couple of years is going to be released as flight ready in the next patch, and this is what we're going to advertise for the next 6 months. This ship. Remember, guys, this ship is coming out, and the next patch, this ship is coming out. Don't worry about the bugs and all that. You know, yeah, we know they're there. Yeah, but this ship, look at the ship, big shiny ship. For the last how many years? That's why I was interested by the end of year letter stating that they were going to work on getting things actually working instead of adding new stuff. So we'll see. Do I have them set to doctor? Oh, I do. Oops. It's like, why aren't my fighters attacking things? Because they're following orders.
On the way.
Elite was publicly funded from the beginning too, but yeah, you're right with that. Oh yeah, no, it was Kickstarted, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. Kickstarter, I don't mind the Kickstarter.
Reach air drone.
Kickstarter is one thing, but after that, like, even I think it was Night Eye I was having the discussion with the other night. We were saying, oh yeah, when is 4.0 supposed to come out? I was like, well, they said in their Inside Star Citizen thing, which is, you know, the big update thing that they do, said, oh yeah, 4.0 is, we're definitely going to release that before the end of the year. It's like, right. So what did they do? They released a new branch of the game as a preview of 4.0, which is bit of a mess at the moment because quantum drive doesn't work, the contracts don't work, so it's a limited version. So if you want all the functionality that was in the game, you stay on the old branch, but the old branch is not going to be continuing, so you're going to eventually have to switch over to the 4.0 branch because that's where the continuation is going to be, but you can't actually do much on it right now, which is fine for what it is, but you know, that's the marketing side of it. Oh yeah, 4.0 is definitely going to be released to the public before the end of the year. But it's not the 4.0 that they've been advertising for the last year. It's part of it. And that's the whole problem with Star Citizen, is that they advertise everything to get you in. And it's not that they don't want to deliver it, but they won't turn around and say, well, we're not going to deliver this when we said it. You know, they even released a video like 3 days before they released this preview thing. Like, why didn't you just say, oh, we're going to release a preview of it that's going to have limited functionality? And then everyone jumped into it, and everyone is in the game giving out about, well, I can't even do this, what's going on? Oh no, hate CIG, so on and so forth. It's like, okay, but you're going to be back next patch saying the same thing. Rant over. Good soldiers follow orders. Yeah, sure. Depends on the orders. It depends on what the soldier is serving. Is it serving the country or the person running it? In this case, they are serving the person running it because we're an Imperial warlord. This ain't no democracy. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for joining in on Twitch and YouTube today.
Jump completed.
Seems to be working well. And obviously if anyone's having any issues on the YouTube side, please let me know. It should be running in 1440p without too many issues. Hey Stateless, most of them does is release new ships and gameplay loops that are 10 years out. Meanwhile, can't do. Yeah, that's basically what I've been giving out about. Yeah. We were even in game yesterday just looking at the screens in the Reclaimer. Like, the screens in the Reclaimer were really nice and clear about like what you wanted to do, and now you can barely read them now because they got updated. And there's like the HUD in some ships doesn't even tell you how fast you're going. You haven't dared to try out 4.0? 4.0 is definitely an improvement in performance and on the server side, definitely. Like, you can see that that's working much better. The server FPS, I don't know how long I played for yesterday, but it never dipped below 15, 16. It was usually up in the 20s. So that's been very good. It's just that everything else is still broken, including like quantum drive. There's something about an authority server or something that's screwing up quantum drive and basically sends everyone to the sun. So I don't know what the story is there. How did AI react with new server enhancements? I don't know. Because I couldn't take any contracts to go fight AI. The contracts are broken. That's what we were just talking about. Like, they released 4.0, but it's not 4.0. It's a tech demo of 4.0. They released a tech demo in the tech demo. Which I found hilarious. I had to download it and check it out. The jump from Stanton to Pyro, though, because they patched it during the day and whatever they did made the quantum worse. So a couple of people were having problems with it at the start of the day. Yeah, that's literally what I said a minute ago. Yeah, but they patched it during the day because there was a number of people, sorry, not a couple of people, a number of people were having a problem with quantum taking them to the sun. Then they patched it, and then everyone was getting sent there. So I got a little bit done in the morning. Like, I did a bit of salvage and stuff, and they've upped the prices of a few things, which is good. I think they've upped the output of missions as well. But I think there's only bounty hunting and cargo hauling and like one or two others mission-wise working. Or they were working in the initial release, but then they patched it and broke everything. So I don't know if they've patched it again since. Sometimes you think those octuplets are not going to stop firing. Great. So where are we? By Doria? Oh yeah, we'll just fly across here, take out the smart chip factory.
Smart chip factory.
I know, you probably got in the way. Hit the missile. They are shooting at the missile, which is good. They're not going to hit it often, but if they hit it once, that's enough. All right, then. Jesus, they're building another one. Go deal with that, and then we're going to join them up with us. Well, actually, what I could do is...
Engaging.
get you guys to come over here.
Joining squad.
See how this volley goes. Alright, they've learned how to use the guns. Fantastic. There's our victory joining us.
Engaging.
Smart chip factory.
Oh, something I haven't checked in a little while because I've been ranting and stuff. Ooh. We need 361 Rhydonian cores to finish the Bellator research. Hold on. We have a bunch of people doing nothing, so what happens when the boss comes around and you're doing nothing? You get a job. Okay, you don't have any Rhydonian cores. Okay, the Gazantis can only carry 46. Fantastic. That'll do. Oh wait, no, it's not there. I want them. It's here. We have another acclimator somewhere here. In Targon, I think. Oh wow, we don't know where anyone else is selling Rhydonian cores. It's fine. Either way. We're gonna transfer them in there. What? The Archaser destroyed one of my Royal Guard. Oh, they got stuck attacking this.
Ice refinery.
Confirmed.
Go attack that. Dun, 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 dun.
danger.
Yeah, like none of my guns are
Sorry about
firing.
that.
Probably because it's already dead. Alright. On to the other station.
Ice refinery.
Stop losing my Royal Guard to the ice refinery. What the heck? What were you doing? Just lose all of our Royal Guard to this thing? Nebulana, of course, is sitting right there just blasting away. That's it. All being said, we'll probably will try a bit of Star Citizen later, see if it is working. When it does work, it is a lot of fun. Wait, how many Royal Guard do I have left? That's the Dog of Yog. Not many, holy crap. Stream camera loves that booty shot. The guns are firing, show the guns. I got worried for a split second and then I realized that I built a dozen X-Wings. Because of course we have the blueprints for all of our initial fighters. Get him, Interceptor. Are you fighting a bounty hunter? Oh, that TV series was cancelled. Hey, Bowen. I know where he's dude. I'm gonna be getting some myself here soon. Oh, that station's gone, right? Has the Dog of Yog dealt with this? Yes. You are now also going to be... Nope, that is you. You are also now going to be on an attack with
Joining squad.
that group. You then are going to now supply Kira's retaliation. Nalhota. What are you running away from in Nalhota? Ah. Well, what we'll do is get the dog Fhiachs over there too. No, you don't need to do that, but we'll do other things first. And we'll get that sorted. This is our system anyway, so it doesn't really matter what they build in there till we wipe them out. We go in here. Nar Shaddaa is worth 300. So we're actually getting the 600 out of that. That's pretty damn sweet. So if we get the other equipment dock sizes and build them in there, that's a huge bonus. Right, what am I doing here? I kind of want to go after that.
Joining squad.
Harbor is going to join up with us. Good, good, good. Our Star Destroyer is going to attack everything in here. Do you not have your weapons yet? Doesn't look like it. Oh, you should be getting weapons, okay. You need the builder for? What happened to your builder? Yeah, he'll pop down and clear out that. Let's do that. Refresh that page. All right. Lovely. Strikers will deal with all of them pretty quickly, hopefully. Customs corvettes as well. They're only hot pirates as well, so they're nothing crazy. They'll come in and they'll raid our stations every now and then, but that's alright. Engine parts up there, advanced composites, Tour Steel Foundry would actually be a good thing to hit.
Durasteel Foundry.
Hey, Buff Snow, how's it going? Hey, Ninja Dog. So happy to see someone streaming Interworlds. We stream Interworlds a lot here. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate the follow. Also, all of the trailers for Interworlds are available on my YouTube.
On the way.
You're so lost? That's fair enough. Yeah, no worries, dude. Our interceptors are going after... Oh yeah, the freighter. Okay, good. It's like, what? Are you new to X4 or just new to Interworlds?
Terrestrial Foundry.
Burn this down pretty quickly. Where's the rest of the fleet? Getting there. Of course, the Nebulon is the first to arrive.
Striking.
You played a bit of the X3 one? Yeah. Same dev. Well, same main dev, and then he has a bigger team in this game, of course.
Striking.
We are just murdering some slugs because they sold a ship to someone who shot at one of my ships, which exploded. I took that personally. So now we've taken half of their space. Wiped out their production.
Enemy spotted.
And are just making sure that they... No, you don't need to do that either, bud. Just attack the thing I'm telling you to attack. And that's been going well because the huts are not the best. We are currently at war with the Mandalorians as well, but they're kind of busy with not dying to the Empire. Although they have pushed into Republic space, which is very interesting because these systems are about to get cut off in a little while. Actually, how are you guys doing? I'm curious if they pushed in at all. The Star Wars universe have written about naval doctrines, like how are you supposed to be using your Star Destroyers to fly them about in lines, echelons. There's probably plenty, and then there'll be a bunch of different things about there's probably a ton of YouTube videos about it, really. But then there's people like Thrawn that would do different stuff to what the typical naval doctrine would be. But like the ISD-2 is made to take on other capital ships, whereas like the ISD-1 is more of a typical carrier, really, isn't it? And has more anti-fighter and stuff. You're playing the new missions start, but it seems all the usual early game money making stuff is different. A little bit. Sectors are bigger. No hyperweight. You know, super highways or whatever. But no, in general, things are the same. The names of a few materials have changed, obviously. But I would be doing... I start out the same usually as I start doing a few missions. Get a miner up and running and then build up from there. All the usual shenanigans. And then obviously learning the map is another thing, because the map. How far into this playthrough am I? 100 hours plus. Yeah, no highway, and the sectors are bigger than vanilla sectors for the most part. Yeah, we're definitely 100 plus hours in. And we own a number of systems, so like we own all of these systems out here. We have... Oh, let me go to the stats actually, because that'll just tell me how many stations I have. Ships owned 264 stations. I have 42 stations. Property and systems up. Yeah, so basically I started with oh well, we were doing a kind of a custom start, so I started by taking this system for no reason whatsoever. Please tell me this is serious. Yes, it is, along with all of our other playthroughs. This is actually a continuation of our previous playthrough where we played as a rebel cell. So in our last run we played as a rebel cell with no production at all, which is why we have full production in this one. Because we're now an Imperial warlord. Which is why I also have some X-Wings and stuff, because they're the remnants of our old fleet. And yeah. And that's about all there is to that. Station is just about gone as well. Which is lovely. I could hit that defense platform, I guess. That would stop them building in here because they wouldn't have a direct access to it. More feckin' pirates. Close up that. Let's go to this thing. And let's say build strikers. I preset. No, we do not want to use the IX-4 laser cannon. Why the hell would we do that? Let's build... Oh yeah, cool. We can build 50 right off the bat. Do it. And then the other thing we're looking at is... Oh my god. We need 24 Rhydonian cores to finish the research. Where are they? There. Yeah, that'll do. How do you get the HQ in this then? So, spoilers. At the start of each game, there will be, I think, 4 HQ platforms that spawn in some neutral systems. There are 1 or 2 set ones. How many task forces have you got? Your fleet split into at the moment? 1. Every faction in previous players will keep betraying you RP wise. That's why you're now so protective about your stuff. Yeah, exactly. Especially with the narrative of the beginning of this one. At the beginning of this playthrough, we went in and took the Maw, which is actually the end of the last playthrough. We went in and took the Maw because there was an Imperial fleet there. And then for story, we got in, we downloaded a bunch of stuff and found out about Papa Palp's plan, actual plan for the Empire. That he wanted to unite the galaxy against the outside threat, that is the Vong. And we came to a sudden realization, hey, that's a good idea. Now we're spreading peace and prosperity through the galaxy with octuple barbettes. And also taking vengeance on anyone that dares destroy one of our ships. But yeah, sorry. The HQ, right? So, again, spoiler, but there's one in the Maw, right? It's protected by a certain fleet. It is a unique fleet. You have to defeat that fleet and then you automatically get the station. And then after you get the station, you're given 1 free jump with that station. So I jumped it over here because I'd already started building a bunch of other stuff. But it spawns in a couple of places, and then once you take over one of them, the rest will despawn. They all have a defensive fleet of various types. And then that opens up the research and everything, and then you can do special research to get the TIE silencer. You can do super capital construction in the latest update, which we're about to finish. We need one. We need 1 Raidonian core. Come on, guys. Sort that out. Oh yeah, that's actually what we're looking at there. Next. Yeah, Bramwell, at the moment, I don't have much of a secondary fleet or anything. We did have another fleet, but it actually got taken out by the Mandalorians who had bought ships off of the Hutts. That's why we're at war with the Hutts. So I lost a Proclamator, a Victory 2, and I think there was like a Dreadnought in there as well, and then a bunch of fighters. It's an interesting system where the HQs are the fleets defending quite brutal. They'd be strong enough. You wouldn't want to go. It's not like you go in with a couple of fighters and take them out. It will be a fight, you know, and you can go in and whittle them down and lose a bunch of ships if you want to and come back later. But yeah, it'll definitely be a fight. And then of course there's the maintenance system, so you've got to be aware of that. So in the latest version, like there's a reason for owning territory now. If you want to build up your fleets, you need to own territory to supplement that, because you get your supply level per system that you own, and then per equipment dock that you put into that system. And it's all explained in the mails. Jesus, didn't mean to do that anyway. Not them ones, these ones. Time for maintenance. Read that carefully. If you don't understand it, go to the mod Discord. Someone will explain it to you. Read this carefully. If you don't understand it, go to the mod Discord. Someone will explain it to you. Read this carefully. Read these two together. And then you can read that one after. That one is more of a thing for its relationship to maintenance. Because as you can see, our multiplier is 2. for our maintenance because we are now an empire. Which, if we go back here, is this one. So, empire at 1 billion total assets. And that this also affects then your reputation change with people. Do you get a supply float to start off with, or do you pay extra? I can't remember. Maintenance email pops in only after you level up the first time, I think. Well, nope, because I got it 1 minute after I got those ones. Sorry, I got it 1 minute before I got those ones. It was the first email that I got. Read the things, yes. Will save you a lot of hassle. Strange, it's like the devs knew that they might need to explain something. And then they did it. Oh, you're hanging out there, that's okay. You're alive, that's good. You are also alive. And then some strikers are ready. So I'm gonna bring, oh wait, some strikers are ready, so I'm gonna bring them over. Yeah, I'm gonna bring them over here. This quickly becomes something you can't pay for if you're not paying attention. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, maybe, yeah, true. True, could have been that. What I want now is actually to get all of these. That are on the Yogg. Go over there. And then when we see them passing by on the radar, we'll jump in.
You're finished.
Here they go. Let's make sure they actually jump in on the station. And I can pay the 160 million, but I'm also waging full war on 3 fronts at the same time. That's gotta be fun. Hero.
Defense platform.
That's one way to do it. Good to see some of our bombers or defenders still have torpedoes. It's going to help. Let's see, our other ISD is just repairing at the harbor, which is fine. The Victory is closing in to help out. For some reason it's jumped to Nalhota defense platform. Good stuff. I remember when the stream camera initially came out, you could set it to stay in the system. Another defender has been destroyed. Vindicator brawling it out. There's the octuple batteries in. And that was their only defense platform in this system. The tight area is now a neutral system. God, please tell me we got that Rydonian core as well.
Danger.
Playing with big guns now? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is pure the retaliation. Hey, Andre. Hope you're doing well, dude. To be able to sustain a 30% GDP expenditure on military while still being able to or money generating at the moment. I don't need to generate money because I'm generating the resources to build everything. So I don't need to buy anything. Set up the Christmas tree? Just set up the Christmas tree? Okay.
Advanced composite factory.
Yeah, Bramwell, that's kind of the whole purpose of our economy, is that we don't buy anything. Well, we don't need to buy anything. I can if I want. If I want money. Right, I have 8.7 million there, that's fine. I do have income. Like, there's a couple million there. A couple million there. I can drain them out every now and then if I want to, but I actually have these restricted on who they can sell to and stuff because I don't want them selling everything to everyone. Decorate, yeah. That requires upkeep though, unless you're providing everything for them internally too. I'm providing everything. But for the most part, you don't really have an upkeep except for the maintenance. So you could see the maintenance system. Oh god. Hey, Jarek. If you wanted to run one, you could see the maintenance as being control of the planets and providing income. So that's our upkeep. Like, our upkeep means that we actually have more than enough to sustain what we have. So we don't pay upkeep. But if we drop below that, then we'd start paying a lot. And oh, it's researching now. Okay, so in half an hour we'll have the Bellator research done. So we do have the resources there done. But that's kind of the premise behind the whole maintenance system. Like, there is upkeep. There is now upkeep for all of your crews and stuff, but because we own the systems and then technically own the planets in those systems, they're covered. And then anything that we don't have covered is covered by ship supplies. So if we go back into the mail, might as well go through this. Each sector you own has a supply level which negates the supply cost of your ships, right? So that's what we were talking about. We have more than enough than we need. You can build equipment docks, which also supplement that. If the sum of the supply level of your own sectors and equipment docks is still not enough to cover the ship's supply cost, then ship supply wares are consumed randomly from all of your equipment docks across the galaxy. 2 wares per 1 non-covered supply point, and that's every half an hour. And then if you don't have any ship supplies at your equipment docks, you have to pay 5,000 credits per 1 supply. So again, we have a buffer of about 500. So we're good, like, you know. What other ships do I have? Well, we have a fair few at the moment. We have a huge, well, not a huge number. We have a number of miners and traders across our stations and such. Not a huge number. We have like 84 different I variants and Y-wing variants. Would it make sense to be able to sell off some of your excess upkeep to others? The stuff starts vanishing. Stuff doesn't start vanishing. No, you just lose all your money if you don't have it. You could sell off your stuff if you wanted to. You could sell off your ships and everything if you wanted to, yeah. Oh, that's right, the lat is there. We need to do that for Kira. 1 minute. So I have a mod installed. Actually, Ninja did ask that as well, didn't you? I have the Star Wars Interworlds version of the Recycle Ships and Stations mod. So if we go in here and calm our ship trader,
Can I help?
we go to Recycle Ships and Stations, Recycle Ship, small ship, and we want to recycle the lat so that we get the blueprint. So he's going to do that. It's going to take 3 minutes or whatever.
Goodbye.
Autosave. Oh, sorry. Stretching again. But guys, I'm going to call it there. Now, I'm going to go get some food. I'll call that a successful test, I think. I will review what's actually gone up onto YouTube and see if it has worked properly. Like I said, I'll still be putting these up in the episodic format, and they'll still go up, you know, at the normal schedule for people that want to do that. Is the lat for Marines? You can use the lat for Marines, yeah. Because if you go in here, actually, well, if you go in here, The lat is actually pretty good for Marines. We used that in our last playthrough for exactly that reason, because it can carry 18 crew. So if you put in one pilot, it can carry 17 Marines each. So it actually does work well for Marines if you want to. We had squadrons of them boarding ships for us. But yeah, you could do that. That is an effective thing. Successful multi-stream test? Yeah, I think so. But I'll probably be back on later. We'll either do some like zero Seavert. I'll test and see if Star Citizen is working before I decide if I can stream that or not. And then tomorrow's Monday. I have to do a bit of work in the morning, and then I'll stream again in the evening. It's not working? No, that's grand. We've plenty of other stuff to do. Workers and resources as well. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys, on both platforms. Believe it all went well. Said we'll probably keep streaming on YouTube as well. Especially if the quality is working out. No worries, Ninja Dog. Have a good one. And I'll catch you again soon. We will throw a raid over to someone on Twitch. I need to find out who's on. And yeah, who is on? Oh, Tokshin is doing some Empire at War. We'll raid Tokshin. If I click open the right thing. And there. Oh, it's literally only starting. Sweet. We'll do that. And I'll end the YouTube stream here.